Chris Boswell set to kick off.
The moment these NFC teams have waited for all season long. We're away in Wild Card Weekend. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10.
Ready.
Running for the first time with Joe Mixon. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
When you rush the passer, it's kind of like tracking down a runner. That same pass, same athleticism comes to life. He looked pretty good hunting his prey right there.
First down run netted him nothing. Here is 2nd and 10.
Go ahead. Chief!
2 and out from the gun. That's complete to Darius Slayton. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Lions have a first down.
1st and 10 at the 49-yard line.
It's safe. Run!
Running left is Mixon. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Let's go.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Completed over the middle. And he stopped cold at the spot. Ooh, he paid for that one, but hey, still enough for that first down.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
They're right here. Out!
First down, here's Tua. Finds him over the middle. And he's able to get this down to the 36.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Oh, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
It's Mixon on 2nd down. Pushing for the red zone. And they'll finally bring him down at the 22. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
Ready.
First down, and they go right back to it. Give him 5 on that play as he gets him inside the red zone.
A humble 5-6-yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front 7.
Right. Ready, team. What's it? Out!
Mixon gets it again on 2nd down. And he's going to work ahead for a couple here. It's 3rd down now.
It'll be this group's job watching the film to find all these plays. The ones that amount to really very little statistically and identify what was needed to just make them a little bigger, stretch them further. Afterthought plays now, they could be the big gains of next week.
Going on 3rd, Tagovailoa. This connects with Schultz. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions finish up an excellent opening series. Daniel Carlson on for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Lions will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And he got all of that one out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Heading to the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. From the gun, Darnold. And And his first pass falls incomplete. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And it's going to be second down. Not must-have yet, Brock, but it does feel pretty important that they come up with an answer for that touchdown, but not going to be easy.
Nope, and incompletions like that certainly won't help.
Following the incompletion, we stay at the 35. It's 2nd and 10.
Here goes Hunt. Movement.
Out of the gun, here's Darnold. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Throwing is Darnold on 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And that sack brings the offense to 4th down.
It's exactly how you draw it up defensively. A 3-and-out and a sack on top of it. Create that negative play. Create a little doubt in that quarterback's mind. And offensively, well, that's the worst way to start it. No rhythm, no tempo, and now you give the ball right back to the opponent.
So this one will go out of bounds, and they'll start the drive inside their own 30. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he's going to go out of bounds before he's going to make anything of that effort, partner. Going to be a loss of it looks like about 1 on 1st down. Back to the line they come, 2nd down. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. Stays in bounds and makes the catch. And he pushes it up across the 30 before going out. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now.
Hey, get set.
To the air on 3rd and long. Escapes the pocket. And he has it right near midfield here. It's about a yard short. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains. No doubt they'll take a repeat of how this game began, Brock, and that play has them on their way towards it.
Scripting for success. They'll keep pressing the advantage, too, until some resistance has got to finally appear.
Bails out of the pocket quick. He's going to get a hand in there and knock that one away. So 2nd down now after the incompletion. So first time we've seen one of his passes hit the ground this game, Brock. He had been perfect before that one.
Well, we hear it and we know it. Right, the team that makes fewer mistakes in this league typically wins the game. Yeah, that was what would you call a first mistake throwing the ball. And he still got the lead thanks to earlier efforts.
Keeps on moving into the red zone. There it is. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions take a 13-0 lead. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Carlson to tack on the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Lions drive out to an early 14-0 lead. Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. And they're all the way across near the field before he's brought down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory. Now Darnold off the play action. He's got this complete to James Cook. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Looking for a pass on 2nd and short. That's caught by Chris Olave. Running in the red zone. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Seattle. The Seahawks making a one-score game. Chris Olave with the touchdown. Chris Boswell for the point after. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Seahawks chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. Now Boswell on to send this away. This return starts at the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. 1st and 10.
Go ahead.
Now begin with a run by Mixon. And he gets it forward to still about a yard out of that. There on the stop, that's rookie out of Boston College, Donovan Ezaraku.
1-yard gain brings up 2nd and 9 at the 25-yard line.
Watch it, Oscar.
1 quarter gone in our opening round game of the NFC postseason. It's a 14-7 game. More from Lumen Field in just a minute. Back and beginning the 2nd quarter. Lions in possession. They're looking down to 2nd and 9. Tua off the play fake. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. This is going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe, maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
Tagovailoa facing 3rd and long. That's complete downfield to Godwin. And he's finally down to put a stop to this one, but a notable chunk of yardage broken off with that gain. We've set it down from 37.
A gain of 22 yards.
1st and 10, a run to Mixon. He hurries forward here for a 9-yard gain. 2nd down coming up.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that 1st down marker.
Last run got him 9, so now they need one more here on 2nd down. On play action, here's Tagovailoa. This is a heater going deep. Oh, and he can't follow through. He had the deep shot for a moment, Brock, but he bobbles it and drops it. So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. At the shotgun, a give to Mixon. And he won't get back to the line, Brock. They needed one, but they're going to lose one on that play. It's 4th down. The Lions readying for the punt. Now this is out of bounds, and what a beauty. He Coffin cornered it well. They're going to mark it at the 2-yard line. Seahawks just about set. Here's 1st and 10. Sending him on the dive. And the stop will be made as he gets this up to about the 18. They'll get 16 yards on that play. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
Well, more often than not, it's the passing game that's asked to go from 1st down to 1st down in just one play. But when you get that big play potential on the ground, geez, it just infuses your offense with confidence.
Shotgun handoff now to Cook. And his effort results in maybe 2 yards, but nothing more.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Darnold. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Well, no luck on his first look of the game. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field. Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play. And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Play fake, Darnold. He rolls to his right. Rolling and takes it. Oh, shouldn't have let that one go. It's intercepted. Deron Bland has it. And the Lions take over after forcing the first turnover of this ball game. Oh, man, I'm having to hold my partner back after this one. Captain Fundamental, not happy that he didn't take the time to stop and get set before delivering that football. Gotta think that in part, a nice work by the defense to start this drive out. It's a sack on the first play.
When they were in their defensive meetings this week, that's exactly how you draw it up. Play sound zone defense. Give that quarterback nowhere to go, and let that pass rush get home.
Out of the gun, Tagovailoa. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's good yardage, but they tackle him short of the sticks.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
From the gun on 3rd, Tagovailoa. Flush down out to his left. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable and an incomplete.
So it looks like they're going to line up and go for this. 4th and 4.
Ready. Ready, team, fight.
Fourth down, pass coming. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Seahawks return the interception almost to midfield before the tackle is made.
Intercepted. Turnover on downs.
And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Dumped off to his running back. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
It's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. Enough from the pistol to Cook. He's right forward, halted after a couple of yards. Jeffrey Simmons that time on the tackle.
Sometimes you just feel like in the background of every ho-hum run is a bigger play that just needed one more component. Hit that extra block a little longer. Find the lane quicker. The defender may be a half step late, and this could have been much, much more exciting.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2.
Here we go, son.
Throwing now on 3rd and 2. Pulled in by his back. Cook. And they bring him down, but not before he advances it all the way to the 20. Give him 24 yards on that one. And that gives the Seahawks the first.
So many cool fundamentals on display right there, Kate. Look the ball into your hands, number one. Don't turn your eyes away from it before it gets to you. And then when you've got that catch secured, snap that head forward and find that space upfield. Turn a good play into a great play.
That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Off the play fake, he'll throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. And that throw doesn't lead to 6. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long. Didn't see a whole lot of room to fit that pass in, Brock. Throwing into double coverage. How's Coach going to feel about that one?
Yeah, that's a no-no. Yeah, I experienced that as a player and now as a coach. Please don't do that again.
3rd and long for him here. Low left side, caught by Bryant. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Now the Lions calling a timeout. They're first. Now on comes the Wizard of Oz, Chris Boswell for the field goal. Ball on the left hash, 37 yards out. Boswell able to knock it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
Hey, facing a deficit that's going to follow you into halftime in that locker room, they will welcome those 3 points. A little bit of feel-good momentum.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. Fielded at the 7. Making some progress here. And they'll start this drive in good position, a little shy of the 40. Good field position for the Lions here as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's throwing again. Trying to set up the screen for Mixon. And they're going to bring him down just on the other side of midfield. Goes to the hurry up here. First down. Here's Tua. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. He may take it away that quick slant. Look easy there, Brock, even in zone coverage.
Yeah, it is not an easy route to stop, and you have to have tremendous eyes. I talked to you, Kate, and everybody about anticipation as a quarterback. It's the same thing for a cornerback in zone. Anticipated that route. It's Johnny on the spot.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. That was Terry McLaurin on the target. So now it's going to be 3rd and long. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line.
Solo left side.
Throwing. Here's Tagovailoa on 3rd. And they're going to keep moving forward, Brock, down inside the opposing 30. Detroit calls timeout. It's 2nd. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half. Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Again, it's Tagovailoa. Short pass brought in. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14. Working quickly here.
Turbo 3, kick.
Now, just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense. And they can try for some points going into the break. Only time left for 1 more snap, Brock, so they're going to run out their field goal unit. This is going to be a 31-yarder from the right half. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
set to kick off.
All right, Brock, that was enough of a break. Back to playoff football as the second half of our wild card game gets underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Now a give to Cook, running left. They're going to bring him down just after he crosses the 50. That's 16 on the pickup. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
A run like that, Kate, it just gives everybody a little bit more bounce offensively because you also know it can set the table for more.
One play in, Brock, and this drive is already into enemy territory.
Go set.
Going to the ground again on 1st. He has this down to the 34. Gain of 15 there. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
I just love that so much, Kate. Yeah, they trailed at the break, but that doesn't deter you from running the ball. And results like that will more than likely have them lean into the run game.
Here's Darnold, 1st and 10. And that one's behind him. That's incomplete. Searching for Chris Olave with that one. So it'll be 2nd down.
This defense, they had a plan. And they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
On 2nd and 10 now, Darnold. Throwing the out route complete. And they're going to bring him down as he makes it all the way to the 12. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Just about every defensive coordinator worth his salt says 2 things in every production meeting. Number 1, well, we got to stop the run. And number 2, we got to take away the tight end. Well, good luck doing that. Defending a big guy who can move like that, it's a lot easier to talk about than to go out and execute.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And that carry only gets one on the plunge up the gut.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8 at the 10-yard line.
Need a better result than that last run. It's 2nd and 8. Here's Darnold to throw. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the sack forces a now tougher 3rd down.
A loss of 2 brings up 3rd and 10.
Even good defenses, great defenses in this league, Kate, they're going to bend at times, but you never want to break. And when you get a sack in the red zone, well, that goes a long ways to helping your efforts.
Dime coverage from the Lions. 3rd down. Now Darnold on to play action. And he's got it in the end zone for the Seattle touchdown. The Seahawks cut into the lead coming out of halftime. Drake London with the touchdown. Boswell to add the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Seahawks make it 17-all. So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Has this at the 6. Good work so far. He's got room. All right, some good work on that run back, Brock. He gets this to the 33. The Detroit offense to the line. Here's 1st and 10. Wanting to start the drive with Mixon. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Cage, training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
On the ground, this is Isaac Arindo. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. That stop coming from Henry To'o. Third down here, need 8 on the play. Throw here, third down. That one's good to Godwin. And they will stop him as he gets this down to their 39-yard line. They get 27 on the play. And that is good for a Detroit first down. So fresh set of downs now from the 39.
First down, Detroit.
The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. And they're going to stop him after he wiggles his way forward for 2. Last run got him 3. Here's 2nd and 7.
At the 36-yard line.
Tagovailoa off the play fake. Connects on the crosser. He's going to take this down to the 11-yard line. Even 25 on that play. And the Lions have a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
To the line and set. Here we go, first down. Starting on the ground here with Sampson. And he's going to pay off this first down run with a nice pickup of 9. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Second down carry for Sampson. And he's brought down, but there's some laundry on the field. Pretty easy call to make. He lined up offsides, and now he gets a talking to from his coach. Sampson does not get in. His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
Oh, so aggravatingly close to his safety on that one right there, Cage. Just a matter of a foot, and they could have had some points on the board defensively.
Back to throw, Tua. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Detroit. The Lions grab the lead on their first series of the half. Carlson now to add one more. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Lions break that tie and now lead by 7.
Seahawks 17.
Carlson all set now for the kickoff. And he just sends this out and over the end zone. So no threat of a return. They're going to spot the ball up at the 35 to begin this drive. And into the line, the Seahawks in a good spot as they prepare for this 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Darnold. Hauled in by Olave, left side. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up 2nd and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
Offense is set. This is 2nd and 2. Straight ahead, here's Cook. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
Tackled by Quan Alexander. A gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Third down, 1 yard to go. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Got a man, that's Kincaid. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. They get an even 10 on that play. And that means a fresh set of downs for Seattle.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
1st and 10 now from the 46. Here's a give to Cook. And this almost ended worse, but he gets a yard out of it. Michael McFadden able to make the play. We're down to 1 quarter before we determine our wild card winner. The Seahawks have it, facing a deficit. We could be witnessing the end of their playoff run. Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. From the gun, Darnold. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. So they opt for the shorter pass later in the progression on that play, Brock, but, man, the defense took that away, too.
Well, what they tell us yesterday in those production meetings, nothing comes easy. No easy completions from shots down the field to those checkdowns to the running back. Wanted to make this offense earn everything. They just did.
Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. They'll air it out on 3rd. Complete beyond the marker. And there's the stop after he drives this down to the 13. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards out to catch. That is a job well done.
Some good running here as he gets him 7 on that 1st down carry.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
Cook calls it in. And it's another 1st down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
Kate, I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends.
And he gets in. Touchdown! The Seahawks now trail by just a point in the 4th.
And I think 2 things were at play here. Not just the brute force to get it done on the QB sneak, also the element of surprise to run it on 1st down. Job well done.
The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. The window to return it. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Now Ryan Lyons just about ready. 1st and 10.
Let's go. Hey, get set. Wait, Chief. Wait.
Tua off the play fake. Oh, put some heat on this deep ball. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. That is Kyler Gordon.
Just how many times do these games at this level, Kate, come down to plays like this? In the end, you don't want to be the team making the mistakes. You want to be the one capitalizing on them. Now this offense has got a chance to do so.
The Seahawks in good field position to start this drive off as they head up to the line. 1st and 10. Trying it left side with Cook. He's going to work it ahead for about 3. 2nd down coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Darnold now to throw. Has him on a quick hitter. And he's officially in enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. That's a pickup of 9. And that gives the Seahawks the 1st.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Play fake, Darnold. Holding by his back. Cook. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on second down. That playbook wide open.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. They give to Herbert, running left. And they haul him down after a gain of a couple. Leaves him in need of 1 more yard here on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 3. It's 3rd and 1.
Offense headed to the line. Just need to punch it forward a yard to reset the downs. 3rd and short. It's a give to the tight end. And that short gain is enough for a reset it down.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of them.
New set of downs for them. They'll start at the 38.
Here we go, son.
Herbert straight ahead. Dropped by the first guy he met. No gain on that 1st down run.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
At the 38-yard line.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on 2nd down. A pistol snap. Darnold. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Tough one to retain through that hit. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
No surprise to see the quarterback go back to that well. That security blanket that's been his tight end all game long. But finally, this defense has an answer.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Back to throw it. He has the first over the middle. And he's going to be brought down at the 23-yard line.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
Trying an inside give to Herbert. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that 1st down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10. Throwing here, Darnold. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. This is a guy who's used to embracing contact, Brock. Usually makes catches in spite of it, but I guess it's tough for anybody to make a play every time.
Yeah, I think these tight ends today, Kate, spend as much time in the old ice bath as just about anybody. And when you don't make that catch and you take the contact, well, that stings like the first seconds in the ice.
Go, son.
Looking to throw. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Lions are able to get this back up to their own 15-yard line.
You know what? With yet another interception, you know what it might be time to do, Kate? Just run it. Run it.
First look, a little pistol formation as they come to the line. 1st and 10. Sampson from the pistol. This winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
They've got 3 timeouts and the 2-minute warning left for them. We've got 1st and 10. Trying the left side with Sampson. Dropped by the first guy he met. No game on that first down run. The line between safeties and linebackers gets real blurred on plays like that, Brock. He handled that one just like a microwave.
Yeah, if injuries were to ever crop up, Kate, I bet he could handle the linebacker spot for them as well. Just tremendous diagnosis in that run support.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now. Tagovailoa now working from the gun. Rolling left, buying some time. Now here he goes. And he's going to slide in safely after a gain of about 9. Productive effort there, though it does still bring up third down.
You know, Kate, back in the day, we had a slip and slide at practice for moments just like that. Actually practicing how to slide and get out of harm's way. Nice gain on the play, and denied that defense yet another chance to take a shot on him.
Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
The Seahawks take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Seattle getting everybody set. They've got first and 10. He'll look to throw it. Completed over the middle. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. Seahawks in their hurry-up offense. They need to get everyone to the line. Setting up to pass. Finding Olave, back-to-back plays. And he'll get them enough for a first down. Upping the pace here as the clock continues to run. Back to throw. Finds him over the middle. And this one breaks beautifully as they're going to get it forward to their own 45. The Seahawks calling for a timeout. They're first to 3. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game. 2 timeouts remaining and some time left to use them. It's first and 10. Here he is to throw. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Well, even with the pick on that last drive, partner, he is showing no hesitation whatsoever.
Well, in order to play this game, Kate, at this level, you've got to be aggressive. You can't let a previous mistake really affect your next decision. But I'll say this as well. In the NFL, you throw into coverage too many times, there are going to be more interceptions.
And again, it's Darnold. Hits him on the in route. And they take him down, but there's a flag on the play. A close call that time, Brock, whether that was interference or not, but it doesn't end up mattering as the catch was made and the penalty was declined.
Yeah, I don't envy these officials, these back judges, side judges who typically make those interference calls. There's so much contact in this game, but to your point, it didn't really matter as the offense decides to decline.
And he gets a few on the plunge forward.
Hey, not a bad play by any means, but there's room for more, and they know it.
Brings up second and 7.
Last run got him 3. Here's second and 7.
We go set. Reset.
Dive play straight ahead. Ooh, and that was close, but they're going to have to get this on third down now. 8 is to the 27.
Brings up third down.
And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. An entire stadium of pressure now on Chris Boswell. And with 2 seconds remaining in our contest, we're going to see what both teams decide to do with this final play. Now it all comes down to the veteran, confidently marching out for this moment. It is a 44-yard look from the right hash. The kick is good. He got it. And their postseason starts with a win as they take this wild card game. All right, so they like the results on the field, and they're going to decline this penalty. So several thousand 12th men and women cheering as the Seahawks win at home. Well, safe to say, Brock, the nerves are out of the way. Their playoff run officially off and running as they punch their ticket to that divisional round.
Yeah, and we know through the years this wild card round is never taken lightly. Crazy things happen every year as the playoffs begin, and we can't forget, for a lot of these guys, it's their first experience of the postseason, and they acquainted themselves to the playoff atmosphere, I'd say pretty darn well.
So that's it for us here. Brock Heward, our crew, I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Seahawks winners as we say so long from Seattle.